guys, PrinceofMacedon here. We're going to do a commentary video for Rome Total War. This is an online multiplayer battle, and it's part of my What If series, where I pit two commanders against each other. Two commanders who had never faced each other in battle. And this is a continuation of my last battle, where I commanded the Parthians against Pontus. In this case, the situation is reversed. Now I command Pontus against the Parthians, and I represent Mithridates the Great. And my opponent, who is the same opponent from the last battle, represents Surena of Parthia, and he commands, of course, the Parthian army. And I will just list the armies here. You can just read it. But this is my Pontic army. It's a nice mixture of Hellenistic and Asiatic elements. Whereas the Parthian army consists of 6 fully upgraded horse archers and 1 fully upgraded cataphract. And he put his cataphract unit way back here. That's where his general's at. I don't think he wants his cataphract getting into a scruffle with my troops just yet. So yes, my army is a representation of the army wielded by Mithridates, and he actually raised many armies, but this is the army that I think is most representative of his army, and it has 6 phalanx pikemen, 1 bronze shield pike, a unit of archers, a unit of peltas here. Excuse me. Here's my eastern general. That's Mithridates right there, wearing that little mask. It's pretty awesome looking. Unit of side chariots. When Mithridates brought chariots to the Battle of Carrhae against the Romans actually laughed at the chariots because they were kind of a fiasco. It's kind of embarrassing. Here's my unit of heavy Pontic cav, and then a unit of light Pontic cav. So look what's going on here. I'm going to charge at my opponent. I'm going to disrupt his horse archer tactics. I personally thought he was going to be showering my guys with arrows, which they are, but I have them on the run now. So I'm going to push forward on all fronts here. I'm going to push straight up, and I'm also going to push from the wings, so that I can push him into a corner and cut off his escape route. See this? See what I'm doing? Here's the overhead. I'm just going to keep pushing his army back. I'm going to force him to make a mistake. Even his cataphracts are on the run. And this is Surena right here. There he is. And Surena, he was actually a commander of the Parthians, but the king was Orestes II, I believe, of Parthia. Alright, here's my eastern general. I'm going right after these horse archers. And at the same time, Surena of Parthia is going to charge after my general. And so with this big brawl going, I'm going for his horse archers, and he's going after my eastern general. So we do have, here's Mithridates, and just a little farther back we have Surena back here. And he routed one of my units. I believe that's my Pontic light cav. Yep. But I'm going to keep chasing his dudes. I actually routed one of his horse archer units. I was pretty happy about that. And I'm still gunning for his general. This time it's my Pontic heavy cav going after his general. Oh, they killed that guy. Not a very good idea, I guess. But anyways, look, I am accomplishing my mission. I'm pushing his guys to the border of the map here, and I'm cutting off his escape routes too. At the same time, I'm also going for his general. Look at this action. And as I said in my last battle, Mithridates the Great, he fought 3 wars against the Romans, and he survived it all. They were known as the Mithridatic Wars. He lost them all, but it's still incredible that he fought that many battles and still survived. He fought against such commanders as Lucullus, Pompey, and he had a son named Pharnicus, and Pharnicus fought some Roman commander named Julius Caesar. Perhaps you know this guy. When Julius Caesar fought Pharnicus, that was the Battle of Sella, and Julius Caesar pretty much humiliated the Pontic army, and Caesar remarked that Pompey was lucky to be fighting such weak commanders from the east. And that's when Caesar uttered his famous line, "I came, I saw, I conquered." And look at this. These are my Thracian auxiliaries going out for his general. See, I'm still going for his general. I want to cut them out of the equation. And you see that? I'm corralling this nomad army into the corner here. See that? Those are my tactics for this kind of army. And Mithridates the Great, he did have experience fighting against horse archer armies. He fought against the Scythians around the Crimea. That's when he was trying to protect the Greeks. And he did protect them, actually. And he was known as a champion of the Greeks. So here I am pushing forward. But yeah, he did have experience fighting against this type of army. Not the Parthians per se, but nevertheless. Oh, look at this! Look at this! My side chariots ran all my guys over, but I don't think they died, but they sure got bruised up. Look at this! I got these horse archers in the corner here, and my chariots are just cutting right into them like a knife through butter, guys. So I'm just gonna stampede those guys. I also have another unit over here. These are my Pontic Heavy Cav. And look at this mess. We still have his general here, but this time I think we caught him finally, or not. That's Surena, and he's still running away. So yeah, my tactics against that kind of army is disruption. And here I am still chasing his horse archers. And he's down to, looks like four horse archers. Does he have another one somewhere?
The enemy general flees like a
there we cut his general.
child.
Oh, we killed his general.
The
Killed by my
enemy
Thracian
general was a
auxiliaries.
fool.
Look at that
He
mess.
sacrificed himself
Finally.
rather than leading his men to a dignified
So now he's
defeat.
reduced to his horse archer elements, and they are down to only four horse archers, down from 6 horse archers. That's 4 squadrons of horse archers, down from 6 squadrons. But he lost another 2 squadrons of horse archers and his cataphract unit, including his general. So at this point, the battle's pretty much won by me. But he's going to continue to fight the way he should be doing. These are classic step tactics, that is to shower the opponent while running away. And he did manage to rout this unit. What are those? Those are my heavy Pontic Cav. But now my Pontic Light Cav are trying to get revenge for the bigger guys. So those are my Jav Cav, basically. It's like Pontus's version of the Numidian Jav Cav. And I decided to run away because one light Jav Cav unit against those 4 horse archers isn't gonna go so well for my guys. So I'm gonna regroup my guys. After all that running, my guys are tired and they are disorganized. Look how strung out over the map they are. See this? I'm going to gather my forces and I'm gonna launch another attack. I think because of all his arrows and all of the exhaustion, my side chariots started to run amok. So those are no longer under my control. But at least they are not fighting my guys. See how far they are from my troops, so I wasn't worried about them anymore. But yeah, I'm just going to regroup my guys. While I was regrouping, my opponent decided to press forward here. I guess he saw what I was doing, and he didn't want my guys to reunite, so he's going to start to harass my guys again. So, he still has a lot of horse archers left, but I still have my army pretty much intact. I've only lost a few units, as a whole that is. These Thracian mercenaries, they are my heroes because they killed Surena. They assassinated him. And look, he's still alive! Mithridates the Great, and he's down to, he only has 3 companions here. Alright, so as I said, the battle's pretty much over. Like, my opponent could just try to bleed my army a little bit, but it'd be really hard for him to win this battle now, after losing that many horse archers. Granted, it's still possible, but it's gonna be a whole lot tougher now. So that said, I'm gonna let you see the rest of the battle. These are my Pontic Light Cav. I'm gonna keep them in reserve. So at least I still have the elements that are capable of keeping up in speed, in terms of speed, with his horse archers. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to run out of arrows. But I think my opponent sees that the battle's over. And I am going to press forward here with my Jav Cav. And I'm going to back them up with the support of the Phalanx. I'm going to retreat my Jav Cav. And I'm going to position these Phalanx troops further up, or farther up. And I have them in loose formation, so they get less, you know, less, I guess, splash damage. Not splash damage, but less hits from his arrows. So yeah, Mithridates is sitting pretty in the back. He knows that he's pretty safe here. Alright, my opponent is going for this, I guess you can call it a flank attack on my phalanx, but it's not gonna do anything. These guys are tired, and he pretty much gave the battle away because it was already over. But instead of just quitting, he's going to go out in a bang. And I got my Jav Cav ready to help the phalanx fight these horse archers. And he is backed into the corner here.
Your soldiers have driven
And
off the enemy,
you guys
and your
lose.
triumph is complete.
Good game to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed this what-if battle.